Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Live Dreams Alive. I am still your one and only Chizzy. Please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get notification. Don't forget to share with family and friends and leave your comment in the comment box. Once again, don't forget to log into my website www.livedreamsalive.com. There are so many articles that will help you there. Don't forget to subscribe there as well and leave your comment in the comment section. Today, we are looking at postpartum depression. But for your information, I am not a medical doctor, but with the little knowledge I have as a nurse, I want us to rub minds together. I want us to discuss on this topic. But don't forget to do your own research. My main aim of doing this is to bring to our attention, especially we Africans, because sometimes we act in ignorance. In future, if I have the opportunity, I would like to educate people more on this, most especially those people in rural areas. Why this topic? There is this trending video on social media where a lady was walking with her baby on the street. She was having her baby on the back, but the baby was not sitting properly. Somebody was calling her from the back to adjust the baby, but she was not listening. Some people were in the car. They are calling her. She was not listening. She was just looking straight and walking where she's going. Later, the person that was calling her from the back went and adjusted the baby. So after that, those people that are in the car was like, they will trace the lady and find out what the problem was. So after 2 to 3 days, I saw the same video. They found the lady. They were asking her questions, but she was looking straight. Her face was flat. Sorry. She was looking straight. But I also I saw somebody that was having the baby, a guy. I don't know if it's the husband, the brother, family member or friends, but the person was busy portioning brains, telling them that she don't do this, she don't look after the baby, she don't do that, she don't do that. And that was what caught my attention and made me to do this video today. So when he was doing that, those people were asking the lady question, but the lady was answering the question reluctantly. So at a point, they asked her if she's depressed. She denied it. So with the attitude of the guy, I decided to make this video, because sometimes we act in ignorance. Sometimes we will think that we are doing the right thing, but we don't know that we are doing it in a wrong way. So she is not the only one going through such a thing. There are so many people that are going through severe case than her own. Sometimes instead of the people around them or their loved ones find solution to help them, they will be busy apportioning brains, and sometimes in most cases they will be looking for a way of escape and leave the person to suffer. This thing has resulted in so many broken marriages. Sometimes you will see them telling their wife, you have changed, you are not the same person I married, and this, that. They will keep as in insulting the person, and sometimes they will get this thing divorced because they don't want to continue with that mess again. You don't have to blame them, because sometimes they don't know what is happening, and sometimes they will leave the lady to suffer. The lady cannot even help herself because he is not in the right frame of mind. She can't help herself, and you leave her, and inside her she's feeling she's having the feeling of hopelessness. worthlessness. And when you leave her, those things will get better part of her. Before you know it, she will kill herself. So, what am I saying here? Everybody have to be involved. The doctors, the nurses, including husband and wife. In Western world, it's not like that. They look after their patients very well. When they give birth, they will make sure that they follow up. They will try to educate the person, give the person pamphlet for the person to go home, especially first time mom. When they go home, they will send them this thing, nurse that will go from time to time to monitor the person, to ask the person how the person is doing. But I understand in Africa, when somebody gives birth, maybe within 2 to 3 hours, they want to leave the hospital because they don't want to pay huge amount of money. That's okay. It's quite understandable. But doctors and nurses have to map out another strategy to help the couples so that they can manage themselves when they go home. If you notice that they want to leave the hospital after giving birth, then organize a time to meet with the couple, husband and wife, before they give birth. Just call husband and wife in the hospital maybe 2 to 3 different occasions to educate them, to alert them, tell them what they are expecting, what will happen in case if they see it, and when they see it, if it's like this, do like this. If it's has gotten to this level, the person needs medical attention. But because of one thing or the other, those things are not happening. They don't educate them. That is why when a woman start behaving somehow, the husband will not take it. He will start insulting. Some of them will end up beating them. And when they beat them, they force them to do those things that their mind is not prepared, their body is not prepared to do, because they don't know what is going on, because they don't know what is wrong with the person, because they need more education to know what is going on around them, so that when those things pops up, they will know how to help each other to grow up. As human beings, sometimes we feel moody, we feel sad, we feel low, which is okay. But some people feel this in a highest order. Some people feel it very severely. Depression affects how you feel, the way you think, and the way you act. People with depression, they have altered reality. Their world and your world is not the same. They see things differently. I know there are so many things that can cause depression. Pains, stress, and any other thing can cause depression. But now, I want us to concentrate more on postpartum. Depressions are in 2 forms. 1, postpartum depression. 2, postpartum psychosis. Postpartum depression is rampant in new moms. Most new moms experience postpartum depression after giving birth, and symptoms appears days or months after giving birth. Here are some signs and symptoms of postpartum depression. 1, severe mood swing. Sometimes they feel happy, sometimes they feel sad. Another one, difficulty bonding with the baby. That is why you see sometimes you'll be begging new mom to breastfeed the baby. She will be crying. She don't want to have anything to do with the baby. She will be distancing herself from the baby because of what she is feeling inside. Another thing, some of them will be withdrawing from families and friends. They will just keep to themselves. They don't want anything to do with them anymore. They have severe panic attack and anxiety. Sometimes they have the feelings of hopelessness, worthlessness, and they will just withdraw from anything they are doing. In the most cases, there are restlessness too. They have negative self-talk. Those people with depression, they have altered reality. They are always in their own world. So everything they think is about negative about themselves. And me and you know that when you keep thinking negative things about yourself, you know how it will result. You know that the person will never be happy. That person will never be in his or her right and distinct frame of mind. So they always have negative self-talk. Sometimes they have difficulty sleeping. Why some of them can sleep for a very long time. Some of them will not have the appetite to eat. Why others will have will be binging and eating more. That is why you see some of them. Some will be very thin, while others will get fat because of the direction their own depression takes them to. And another one is they will start losing interest in what they normally love to do. If they are the type that like to go for shopping, play with the kids, all those things will start to decline. They will not be doing it anymore. Why, on the other hand, postpartum psychosis is very rare. It is a very serious mental illness that occurs after giving birth. It is very rare. It is very difficult to happen. Postpartum psychosis symptoms and signs. 1. Confusion and disorientation. 2. Obsessive thoughts about the baby. Another one is hallucination and delusion. Hallucination has to do with 5 senses like seeing, taste, and others. They feel something that does not exist. While delusion, false belief about something. Even when you bring evidence in their presence, they won't believe. They believe what they want to believe. They will not even listen to you. And another thing is that they will have sleep disturbance. They cannot sleep very well. They always have sleep disturbance. They attempt to harm themselves or the baby. And if the depression is not treated urgently, it will result in negative and self-thought. They will start thinking on how to kill themselves, life-threatening situation. That is why sometimes you see some people that kill themselves or even kill the baby on the process. The issue is that there is no cause of postpartum depression. It could be because of rapid drop in hormones, maybe estrogen or testosterone. That is why they feel tired, depressed, sluggish, or anxious. Or they are struggling with the sense of identity because the whole world is collapsing in their hand. They don't know what to believe anymore because maybe before, when they were single, they can do things they like. They can wake up in the middle of the night, they can sleep till 10 a.m., they can go to a party, they do everything they want. But now, attention is centered on the baby. So they don't know what they are feeling anymore, or that they are anxious if they can be a good mom to their new baby. So, help people around you and your loved ones to get their sanity back. Because sometimes people will be in denial of depression because they are afraid of what will happen when they talk about their struggle, or they are embarrassed to talk about it, or that they don't want to take medication. And in most cases, some people with depression don't even know that they have depression. So, if you notice that your loved ones has postpartum depression or psychosis, please don't wait and think that things will get better with time, because before you know it, things might escalate. And by that time, it will be too late. You will start saying, had I known? You will start saying, I would have done this or would have done that. Once you notice it, please help a soul as soon as you notice it to seek for help. Help them by seeking medical attention for them to get better. And for those in African practitioners, please, I'm urging you. I understand, most especially in Nigeria, that people wants to go home as soon as they have this thing, their baby. Please, if you cannot educate them that day, please find another time before childbirth to educate both couples, both husband and wife, to help them, because this thing has caused breakup in so many marriages, and we have lost so many souls because of this. I believe that when you do that, when you teach them what they're supposed to know, it will save marriage, and as well save souls, save human beings from dying unnecessarily. Thank you very much for watching. I am still your one and only Chizzy. I appreciate your time, and at the same time, I am begging you to log into my website www.livedreamsalive.com. There are so many articles that will help you there, and leave your comment in the comment section. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave your comment. Don't forget to share with family and friends as well. Remember, and have a lovely day. Remember, God loves you. Don't be too hard on yourself. See you on my next video. Thank you very much. I appreciate